At this point, with about 3 minutes to go, we've got the Dow unchanged. We've got the S&P down a little, NASDAQ down a little, not much movement. Keith Fitz joins us. Why are you watching JP You've been talking about this for a long time. You really like this stock, don't you?
I do, because it is best in class at the absolute top of the food chain. But here's why I'm watching them very particularly this earnings season. The Silicon Valley banking crisis is going to come home to roost, Stuart. They are a big, strong bank. I think they're going to change the landscape for the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months by absorbing many of the smaller bankers. They're going to sidestep the real estate pressure that's going to hit a lot of the smaller and regional banks. So to me, it's going to be good earnings, acquisition of deposits, strong margins, and a dividend play.
Okay, got that. I think they report later on this week, if I'm not mistaken, JP Chase.
Yeah.
Friday it is, you got it. Now,
yes.
You think that overall, take a big picture here, the market's going to go up 4, maybe 5% by the end of the year. Is that pretty much across the board? Tell me why.
It is across the board, Stuart, because all of this capital, all of this money is looking for a home. There's still lots of people who want to put it to work. Many of the pension funds, hedge funds are behind the eight ball, have never even gotten back in off of October lows last year. So they're chasing quality. That's going to be really good for the markets in general, but specifically for big tech, which is going to continue to rise further, even faster, maybe as much as 3 times that, Stuart.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You can't get away with just dropping that at the end of a paragraph. You think that big tech's going to go up maybe 3 times the 4 or 5% rise you see for the overall market?
Yes, and I'm still working on that number, but I do think we're looking at 10 to 15% big tech, possibly even higher, because those are continuing to attract customers, build margins. Everybody's coming to them regardless of inflation, regardless of what their wallet's doing, as those products move out and gather strength.
What do you make of, you believe that McDonald's is a sleeper, correct?
I do, and I really am intrigued by this stock right here. It's relaxed the last couple weeks, but automation, they're a tech company that happens to make hamburgers. They've been growing strongly around the world, great menu items, great rebranding right now, and they're bringing back memories for a lot of people. That's going to drive an additional crowd of people into the restaurants, into the stock.
How about the Meta-Twitter wars? What's the significance? What's the importance for the market?
This is really important. I mean, as much as I dislike Zuck as a CEO, I mean, good for him for building something that has grown so quickly. I think it ignites competition, which is great, but I would not bet against Musk at this point in time. So to me, it's an interesting byproduct of all of the social angst that exists in this country. I'm going to be watching it carefully as an investor. Well,
this new thing, Threads, apparently has attracted 100 million users very, very quickly. We're going to deal with that a little later in the show. 100 million, just like that. I've got to say, that's pretty good. Keith, thanks very much for joining us. I know we'll see you again soon.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.